Libra. How are you, gorgeous people? This is Debs, and this is your reading for mid-Jan 2025. Libra, what I want to say is be prepared to act quickly. Okay. I'm just getting a feeling that you may have a particular date in mind. It might be something you've written in your diary. I'm expecting this to take place on this date or around about this time. It may happen a week or even 10 days earlier. That's what I want to say. Because I saw someone sort of scrambling around thinking, oh my gosh, I'm not really prepared. I don't know whether or not I'm ready. There was a sense of this is wonderful, but I wasn't expecting it to happen this fast. Now, Libra, you could be in a situation where you've got your house on the market. You may think, okay, it's going to take maybe 3 or 4 months to sell. You may get an offer in a week and they may be a cash buyer and they might want to move in a couple of months. And you're thinking, oh my gosh, I've got to find somewhere else to live, you know? It might be even, Libra, if you're pregnant, it might be that the baby comes earlier and you're not prepared, okay? So for 1 or 2 of you, that might be the case. Whatever this is for you, there's a sense of excitement, but you're not ready, right? You're not prepared. So you're going to have to act really quickly. You're going to have to keep your feet on the ground. It might be that if you're wanting to move into a new job position, they want you to start sooner than you think. So this is you thinking, all right, well, I need to give my present company a month's notice. The new company that you're moving into may say, oh, no, Libra, we want you to start in 2 weeks. And you're thinking, oh gosh, okay. Well, I've got to talk to HR. I've got to maybe say to HR, look, I've got a holiday. Maybe don't pay me for the holiday. I'm just going to leave in 2 weeks rather than a month. You're having to sort of get going with something pretty quickly, okay? All right, Libra, without further ado, let's start this. Yeah, I'm getting a week or 10 days earlier than you thought, and you're not going to be expecting this, okay? All right, Archangel Michael, what do we have for my beautiful Libras? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What do we have for mid-Jan 2025? I'm seeing somebody terribly excited, but they're saying to themselves, I don't quite know what to do first. What do I do first, right? Oh my goodness. Don't worry. I'm hearing breathe, okay? You may be giving birth. Don't worry, breathe. You may just be standing in the middle of your living room thinking, wow, I've got to move out in a couple of months. I've got to find somewhere to live. I've got to sort out my furniture. I've got to put stuff into storage, right? I mean, you may be in that type of situation. Okay. The High Priestess. Libra. A little part of you might have intuited this was going to happen. I kind of knew that this was actually going to be moving forward a lot quicker than I thought, right? Or you may have intuitively known, Libra, that, for instance, your house would be sought after. Maybe it's in a grey area. Maybe you think, yeah, I kind of knew somebody would snap it up fast. The Fool. Libra, you're going to have to wing it a little bit. You may be thinking, oh my goodness, okay, well, should I just jump into this new cycle? Should I get people involved to help me? You may be needing either emotional or physical help with this change because it's going to happen sooner than you think. So in the past, Libra, you were thinking about the past. Maybe thinking about your childhood, growing up, or you could have been thinking about some kind of wish that you held dear, something you really wanted to achieve, something you wanted to do. You could have been thinking about the length of time you'd been in a situation. You were in nostalgia in the past. After that time, Libra, Three of Pentacles, you built some kind of foundation, or you worked on a future project, or you worked on changing your situation. You put a foundation down, but you didn't actually move into that new situation. So preparation in the immediate past for the new, a new cycle. You may have looked at your finances. You may have started to get a little bit organized. Okay, well, if I am going to do this, then this is what I need to think about before I actually head off in this new direction, or before this new cycle opens up. You were sort of forward thinking. But there was no major change because you were still sort of deliberating about letting go of a previous situation. Or you knew that simply it wasn't the right time. What you're contemplating now, Libra, is the Ace of Pentacles. Wow, I mean, you may be moving much faster than you thought. This is you getting an amazing offer on a property and thinking, okay, but I've got to move out. Wow, it's great, but I've got nowhere to live. It might be that if you were waiting for money to come through, and that was what you needed in order to shift forward, that money's going to be hitting your bank account sooner than you thought. This could be you finalizing divorce sooner than you thought, right? But this is an amazing opportunity, Libra, for you to... Okay, Michael's saying get your act together and get moving. Okay. So, Libra, if this is to do with you actually relocating, you need to start getting quite serious about putting plans in place. You know, you may have thought, well, I just need to look at doing this, this, and this, maybe 4 or 5 days before I actually move. This is the time you need to do it. You might have a week, right? It may be that if you are in a situation where you are pregnant, then what you're realizing is with the Ace of Pentacles, you're going to have to get your act together, get, you know, all your stuff ready. You know, this is you maybe putting together a bag for the hospital. I'm going to need this, I'm going to need that, I'm going to need a change of clothes, right? I'm going to need new baby clothes, all ready, all prepared, because you may go into labor sooner than you think. Okay, I'm just saying. In the immediate future, the Hierophant. Libra, what you're looking at is, I'm having to sort of wing it here because this is all going really fast. I thought this process would take longer. I had everything organized. I would do this on this day, this on this day. Then I'd have to look at this. No, it's as if, whoo, that's all going out the window because this is happening really quickly. And what you're thinking about is, I thought this was going to take a lot longer. What you're fearing, guys, is that it's all going to be a bit much. It's all going to just be, okay, wow, I don't think I can do this quite yet, you know. 9 of Wands is, wow, I'm not even getting to the point where I've sort of finished the ending of the previous cycle. No, I've only just put a little bit of preparation in place here. I'm not ready to move, to do this, to open up to this new situation, to this new life, whatever this is for you. You're afraid it's too much for you to deal with because it's all happening very fast. Whoever's in your environment, Libra, is by your side, is what I want to say. The Queen of Pentacles can be a really good friend of yours. The Queen of Pentacles is somebody that you know you can rely on. This might be someone who is saying to you, look, Libra, if your house is being sold and they want to move in sort of next month and you've got nowhere to live, it's all a bit stressful, you can stay with me for a few weeks. It's no problem until you get yourself organized. If this is you being given this incredible opportunity to move, but you haven't sorted out the finances, something like that, So you got the green light, but you may have needed a little bit more time to gather together the money to actually maybe relocate or something. Then this is someone who's saying, don't worry, I can help you financially. Could be a family member, again, could be a friend. This might be someone that you lean on, Libra, if, you know, you're sitting at home and then you suddenly get contractions and your partner's working and it's all a bit crazy. They're the one that you ring because they're the one that's going to organise to drive you to the hospital, right? They could be a neighbour that lives just down the road. Whoever this person is, they are on hand. This is someone very strong, very reliable. This is somebody that you feel you can trust. They could simply be a Taurian for some of you. In your hopes, Libra, the Queen of Swords, okay, could be connecting with a female, yeah. Libra, what I'm getting here is you're hoping to keep everything together. You're hoping to keep your feet on the ground. You're hoping to keep your head screwed on, because what you're worried about here is it's all going to be a little bit too overwhelming and you're sort of going to go into panic mode a little bit. Oh my God, I'm not ready, I can't do this, it's too stressful, it's too much. Breathe, Libra, it's going to be fine. Because this is you knowing that you are actually quite organised. Yes, you didn't expect this to happen so quickly, but you are pretty organised. You put a few plans in place here. This is what I'd need to do when this kicks off. You're just going to have to action. You're just going to have to look at those plans again pretty quickly, because this is going to happen in a blink of an eye. You may be ringing people at the last minute. Look, I know I said that we would be doing this in a week's time or 2 weeks' time, but actually it's happening tomorrow. I'm going to need a little bit of advice. I'm going to need some support. I'm going to need you earlier than I thought, you know. Yeah. The outcome, Libra, is justice. Libra, you are going to be shifting into a beautifully balanced place. Okay. This could be you signing a contract much quicker than you thought. Or this is you simply feeling that, wow, my life is now in balance, but I didn't expect it to be this quick, this fast. Just be prepared. Okay. Clarification for you. The Hermit, Virgo energy. I think, Libra, you have been soul searching, thinking about this, feeling a bit restless, sort of keeping an eye on your watch, you know, symbolically. I'm waiting for the moment that I can shift forward into this new phase. And now suddenly it's all happening and you're slightly thrown off. You're slightly thrown off. It's all good though, yeah. You've been dreaming of moving to calmer waters or dreaming of leaving a place, a situation. It's happening quickly. You're just not quite believing that after maybe weeks or months of waiting or thinking or coasting or planning, it's going to happen like that. Yeah, but very exciting, people. Whoever sat the Queen of Pentacles may be talking to a lawyer for you, or maybe helping you with documents, paperwork. This is somebody who may be ringing your other half. Okay, if you're pregnant and you start your contractions, this is somebody who's ringing your other half. By the way, your partner's gone into labour. You better get to the hospital quickly. Could be a neighbour down the street. Could be a really good friend of yours. She's on hand. Yeah, I mean, 8 of Wands. This is somebody who is going to help you get organised, because this is a very quick shift into a new phase of your life is what I'm getting here, Libra. A new phase of your life. Underneath the deck, Libra, we have the 2 of Wands. Yeah, Libra, you may have felt, oh, you know what, I've got all the time in the world. It's not going to happen that quickly. These things take time, right? You have put in a certain amount of work relating to this new cycle, research, planning, that sort of thing. And you have just been in your head thinking, well, I'm pretty organised when I need to move into this, or when somebody gives me the green light, I am pretty organised. You know, things are going to be good. But just be aware, Libra, you're going to have to look at what you've put in place, your plans, and make sure that everyone's on board. And it might be worth at this point, Libra, relaying to someone that things may move far more quickly than you thought, so they are prepared. This could be anyone, family member, friend. It may be this is you needing to have a conversation with someone, and it might be relating to your house. If this is to do with some kind of move, Libra, you may need to make sure that a removal company is on board, and you may need to say to them, it might be earlier than we thought. Is that okay with you? Do you have availability? It may be that if you need to move stuff into storage, you check out storage facility options in either the area that you're leaving or the area that you're moving to make sure they've got space. Make sure that you're covered now or in the next few days, because when this starts moving, that wheel's not going to stop, right? It is like giving birth. When the baby's coming, the baby's coming. You can't say to the baby, oh, I'm sorry, mummy's not ready yet. Yeah, no, it's all going to happen very quickly. It's symbolism, guys. You may not be pregnant out there, but do you know what I mean? It's that sort of energy. When you get the money into your account, if this is somebody who wants to buy your house in cash, you've got to move out. Once the house deeds are in somebody else's hands, you no longer own that property. You've got to find somewhere to live. If this is you thinking, well, I've got plenty of time to find a new home, you may not have. You may be thinking, wow, okay, well, the only option is either to move into a really cheap B&B, and it might be that I stay there for a couple of months and put my stuff into storage, or it may be, Libra, that you find yourself having to move into a rental flat. You may not have a choice. So look at the options. If this does move quicker than you thought, just make sure you're really, really organised, because you can always cancel plans at the last minute if you need to. Obviously, of course, make sure you wouldn't have to pay some sort of financial penalty if you're putting plans in place with movers and that sort of stuff. But make sure that you're not left thinking to yourself, I just can't do this, because you may not have a choice but to go with it, okay? Yeah, oh, very exciting, very exciting. All right, so my beautiful Libras, let's get into this. So you are sat thinking about the High Priestess and the Fool. You may be using your intuition, Libra, that this is going to move forward faster than you thought. You're not saying anything. You're not expanding your plans. But what you're thinking about is it could happen. It could happen earlier than I thought. Four of Pentacles. Libra, this is you holding back, thinking, I may not have a choice, but should just go with it if it happens quickly. But for the moment, I'm just sort of holding back from expanding my plans. Let's just see. Let's just see. The Strength card. You may be thinking about your health at this point of time, Libra. If this is you, for instance, thinking about a very big change, you may have felt, I know this is going to take it out of me. Very exciting, but I know it's going to be, taking all my energy, my concentration. So you may have felt, the longer I can hold back, the better. Because I know once I'm in this, it's just going to sort of push me forward. Okay. The Moon. Libra, you're battling your intuition with your logic. Your intuition is telling you, Libra, just so you know, it's going to happen fast. Your logical mind is saying, no, it's going to be fine. No, I've got plenty of time. It can't possibly happen sooner than that, right? But you're beginning to feel a little bit nervous at this point of time, Libra, that suddenly it's all going to take off. Guys, Two of Swords. I think, to be honest with you, Libra, you might have been a little bit in denial, or you are in denial. I've got loads of time. I don't need to look at this yet. I don't need to think about this yet. It's going to happen when it happens. Yeah. Temperance. Libra, the angels are with you at this time, but what they're also saying to you or trying to relay to you is, Libra, get prepared, because when you get the green light, when this all starts happening, you're going to have to act fast. You're going to have to be super organized. Are you organized? And you're thinking, yeah, you know, I can do that on that day. I can do that on that day. Libra, you may need to get a little bit more organized than you already are. I'm just saying, because this is going to happen quickly, okay? In the past, Six of Cups, what happened in the past? You may have been thinking about your childhood. You may have been thinking about a childhood dream. You might have been sat in nostalgia. Six of Wands. Thinking about the past and having some sort of victory and success, or dreaming of moving into a beautiful new cycle, simply imagining you there in that scenario. This is you in fantasy land about whatever this is in the past. Ace of Wands, super excited, inspired. Oh my goodness, I can't wait until this happens. Okay. After that period of time with the Three of Pentacles, you gradually sort of looked at getting yourself organized. Well, when this happens, I know I'm going to have to do that. I know that I'm going to need this. You made a rough plan, but nothing concrete. I don't think this is you ringing lots of people, putting a particular plan in place on a piece of paper, but you knew what you would need to do. And so you felt as if you'd done enough in the immediate past in preparation for the new. I mean, if you're pregnant and you're about to give birth, this is you thinking, well, I know the house is baby-proofed, right? I've got a little gate. I know that we've got a nursery organised. We've got a crib set up, but I haven't bought any baby clothes. I haven't got the formula. You know, I haven't got anything else, but we've started. Okay. If this is you moving, you may have already got rid of a load of junk from the house that you no longer need. You've already cleared out a little bit so that you know that when you do move, you've got rid of stuff that you don't want to take with you. But you haven't organised boxes, you haven't organised a removal van, you haven't looked at storage options, right? So you've done a little bit, but not very much. They are wanting you to get more organised now because you're going to find that time is going to move incredibly quickly. So with the Ace of Pentacles, guys, you are thinking of moving into a beautiful new cycle. This is you becoming a new parent. This could be you moving to a new area. This is you purchasing a new property. Maybe somebody's putting an offer on your house. With the Ace of Pentacles, what you're realizing is intuitively this is going to move forward faster than you'd assumed. You're realizing this now. You're tuning into your intuition and you're thinking, yeah, okay. Maybe I need to make some calls. Maybe I need to start putting a few more things in place, you know? So let's have a look at the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. What you're thinking about is, Libra, when it starts to happen, the old cycle is going to close very quickly. And you're not going to have a lot of time to mess around thinking, well, do I want this? Do I want that? Do I want to do it that way? You're going to have to make fast decisions. You're not going to have time to mull things over because time will be of the essence. What else are you considering here? The Knight of Pentacles. You may need to get a little bit more organized financially. You may need to write down how much things are going to cost and make sure you've got funds in place. If, for instance, this is you doing a big move, you may need to take money out of a savings account if you're going to find yourself having to sign for a rental flat for 6 months because you haven't found a property yet, right? Or you're going to have to pay a large deposit for a storage facility. Look at your finances, Libra, because it may be that you realize, well, hang on, I can't take money out of my savings account for a week because it's locked in. I'm going to have to move that money now, so I've got the money available in my current account. Yeah, it's that sort of thing. Seven of Wands. You may decide, Libra, to tell people in the vicinity or those people involved that this might be moving forward at a pretty fast pace when it does happen. You may be wanting to let work colleagues know, you know what, I may need to take my holiday a week earlier if this happens. You may want to talk to neighbours. If you're moving out of a rental flat, you may want to double check the process of ending your lease, ending your tenancy. Okay, well, what do I need to do? Because I need to make sure that I know exactly what I need to do because I'm going to be faffing about actually wanting to get to my new destination. In general terms, Libra, they're asking you to be far more organised than you already are because things are going to take off. And when they take off, you're not going to have time to think, well, do I want to do it this way or that way? You're just going to have to say, yes, okay, because you're going to go with the option that's immediately in front of you, for instance. If you don't want that to happen, do a little bit of planning, okay? So what we have in the immediate future is you thinking to yourself, I think it's actually moving forward now. You were hoping to have a little bit more time. You were sort of at step 1, 2, 3, whereas what you're realizing here is that you're up to 8, 9. And when you get to a 10, you're moving, you're going, you're giving birth, you're relocating. The house is going to be put in somebody else's hands. Whatever this is for you, it's as if you're there thinking, I've got loads of time to go through the next steps. Okay, what do I need to do here? What do I need to do then? No, it's going to go from step 1, 2, 3 in the immediate past, vague planning, to, oh my God, I'm moving, or oh my gosh, it's happening. You're at an 8, 9 here, and you're sort of looking at Temperance thinking, oh my gosh, I just coasted. Why wasn't I more organised? I thought I had more time. I was following a traditional process. I was told by so-and-so it wouldn't be happening yet. Queen of Pentacles is there, sort of standing symbolically beside you, saying, don't worry, Libra, you're going to be fine. I'm here if you need me. Let me know, okay? So Archangel Michael, when do we have the Hierophant and the Queen of Pentacles for Libra? Thank you, Michael. Michael's saying imminent. He's pointing forward. I'm hearing 4 days. Wow. Okay, Libra. As you're watching this reading, this may happen in 4 days' time. You may think, oh no, it's not going to happen until right at the end of January or the beginning of February. No, it's going to happen 4 days from this point of time. 14, 15, 16, 17. So it could happen around about 18th or 19th of Jan. Okay. Wow. All right. Let's have a look at your energy. Yeah. You're sitting there in absolute confusion. Oh my gosh, it's happening now? No, I've got to do this, I've got to do that, I've got to ring so-and-so, I've got to check this, right? Yeah. Libra. Yeah, Libra. Oh, bless you. Don't have sleepless nights. This is you going to sleep that night thinking, oh my gosh, I think it's going to happen like now. What's your energy? Yeah, Libra, you've manifested this. But why are you stressed, my beautiful Libras? Because this is so exciting. Is it because it's happening too fast? Is it because it's just too fast for you guys? The Two of Pentacles. Yeah, Libra, what you're stressed about is you've got a heck of a lot to do in a very short space of time, which is why the angels are sort of guiding you to get much more organized than you already are, because when this wheel starts moving, you're going to have to just go with it. What are you thinking about? All right, you may be thinking about an emperor, or you may, Libra, be having a conversation with someone in a company, high up in a company. It could be this is someone that gives you the good news. This is somebody who gives you the green light. Okay, Libra, it's going to be in 2 days. And you're thinking, what? Again, guys, this is super exciting, but you're just not expecting this. You're not expecting this so fast. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, that wheel is shifting you forward, Libra. Okay. My beautiful Libras. The Page of Wands. Okay, for some of you, you may be giving birth earlier than you thought. We've got a page energy here. But the Wheel of Destiny, the Wheel of Fortune, is such a gorgeous energy because the wheel is moving you in the right direction, into a beautiful new phase of life. There's a lot of inspiration. This is also good news. This is a message of good news. Yes, it's happening, right? You are somehow communicating with this Queen of Pentacles who is trying to calm you down. It's okay, Libra, you'll be fine. It's really exciting. Go for it, you know, or just go with it. I'm here if you need me. What is this Queen of Pentacles saying to you? Five of Pentacles, you've needed this, you've wanted this, you've been left out in the cold for too long, or we know that you planned for this financially. You're going to be absolutely fine. Go with it. Oh, the Sun. You'll be so happy when you're there in this new cycle, in this beautiful new place, with the money in the bank, with your new baby. You'll be so happy. Yeah, they're basically saying you'll be so happy, Libra. 10 of Cups. I mean, this could be you celebrating with family. It might be over the phone. You guys may be at a distance. It might be this person saying to you, this is wonderful news. We're going to throw you a housewarming. Oh, guys. Page of Pentacles. They might turn up with a gift. Oh. This is really lovely. You two are having a conversation. You're saying, I can't believe it's happening so fast. They're saying, don't worry. I or we are completely behind you. Yes, you just got to go with it, right? But I'm going to be here if you need me, or we are here supporting you from afar. Yes, Libra. Because quite frankly, your ship's coming in. 3 of Wands. This is going to bring massive change to your life. You're heading into the energy of the Sun. Oh, Libra. You're going to be over the moon. What you're just going to have to cope with is you're going to have to roll your sleeves up and in some way get super organized right now, Libra. In the next 3 or 4 days, do whatever you can in advance. Because when this starts happening, you're going to have a heck of a lot to cope with. So do what you can now, don't delay. Alrighty, let's have a look at the Justice card, guys. What's Justice? By Libra. You're moving. You're moving. Alright. This is when it happens super, super fast. Yeah, this is go time. 6 of Pentacles, you may be actually moving boxes out of your house, or you may be moving stuff into storage, or it may well be that you're organising money somehow. It could be the transfer of funds. 9 of Cups. I mean, Libra, this is you, running around like a headless chicken, or, you're there sort of with your breathing exercises, whatever's happening here. You're super excited But there's almost a sense that the energy is sort of taking you over. You can't stop this. It's just going to happen. You may just feel a bit out of control. Libra, Page of Cups. Oh, now this could be about a child. This could be somebody saying, don't worry, I'm here. We care about you. This is all going to go well. You could be thanking people for helping you here somehow. Yes. And with the Chariot, this is fast movement. This is the moment that, I don't know, you get to the hospital, preparing for the birth. This is the moment, Libra, when you actually leave your old place. Vans piled high with furniture and boxes, you know, you're actually doing this. I've got a big smile on my face because this is exciting. 3 of Cups, you're going to be celebrating, Libra. Celebrating the birth, celebrating your new property, celebrating money in your bank. 4 Wands. Look at all this celebratory energy. This is gorgeous. Libra, you may be throwing a housewarming with friends. You may be meeting new neighbours. You could be celebrating purchasing a property. You might be celebrating the sale of a property. This could be people wanting to meet your new baby, be introduced to your new baby. I don't know, Libra, this is about you feeling happy, feeling stable. You have successfully done this move or coped with this transition. And you're just happy as Larry. You're there thinking, I can't believe it. Beautiful Libras. The Death card, major change and transformation. Okay, of course. Of course. And the closing out of the past cycle that you've been in, waiting, hoping, praying, anticipating, planning. You're there at this point. You're there. So Libra, it will be wonderful for you. There'll be a lot of celebration. There will be support around you. But the biggest message coming through is don't sit on your laurels thinking, oh, I don't have to think about this for a few weeks. Get organized right now, okay? So guys, I'm going to leave the reading there. Let me know if this is your story. Let me know how this resonates for you. And of course, I'm sending love and light your way and many blessings, Libra. Bye now.